Welcome back, everybody, to my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play series. I am, of course, Daemon Hatfield, flying solo this time. My co-pilot, Justin, is busy right now, but I wanted to go ahead and record another episode for you guys, because it's been too long. Let's be real. When we last left Darkest Dungeon, we were in the middle, nearing the end of this early game dungeon here. Our goal is to complete 100% of room battles. There are only 2 rooms left, so let's press on. We definitely want to light another torch here. I've learned a lot about Darkest Dungeon since we last hung out together, friends, so I should hopefully be able to apply some of that new knowledge to this early game here. I'm much farther along in the game in my playthrough at home. Yeah, let's eat some food. That might be breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Take ourselves another torch, and as we can tell here, looking at the map, there shouldn't be any enemy encounters on the way to the next room, so we'll just proceed along. Do we still have a shovel to take down this? No, so unfortunately we're going to suffer some stress here to get rid of this rubble. There's not really anything we can do to avoid that, doesn't look like. Alright, here's our next room. Should be treasure inside, which means there should be monsters inside. Let's light a torch. Make sure you always want to make sure you're above 75 torch power. And let's go in. Right. Fortunately, we didn't get to surprise them. Let's see how we can do here. Alright, let's deal some damage here. You can see, as you mouse over the enemies, you can see your chance to hit everybody. I got an 80% chance of hitting both these guys. I have this Zealous Accusation, which will hit both of them for a little bit less damage, or I could use a Stunning Blow. Stun them. This guy only has a 25% stun, but I'm just going to start over here with Smite and start trying to deal some damage to these guys. Plague Grenade. Can we poison these last 2 guys? Yeah, they have pretty low blight resistance. 75% chance to hit. Feel pretty good about this. Got this guy poisoned. Open Vein. Can I bleed these guys? No, they're both 100% resistant to bleeding, so they're not going to bleed. Could fire off a pistol shot back here. That's pretty good. 80% chance to hit this guy. So he's in a bad way. Marty, Marty, I'm very sad to say you are at death's door, but it's time for the healer's turn, so let's get you off death's door right here. I like the death's door mechanic because you can, your hit points can be dropped to 0, and you are still in the game until someone deals a death blow to you. And that's just there's just an algorithm. There's a percentage chance that you'll survive your death blow. It's different for each character.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
But now that he's on death row again, death's door, we have to heal him again. Blinding Gas, we see. These guys are both stunnable, so let's try this. Alright, that's good. They're both stunned. That means they're out of... They will not do anything on their next turn. Let's try Zealous Accusation here. This is one of my favorite animations that the Crusader does. He's like,
as the fiend falls,
read the words and weep.
Blossoms.
Alright, we're going to once again get Marty off death's door. That's probably all that our Vestal is going to be doing for the rest of this battle. But if we survive this battle, maybe this is the end of the dungeon and we can go home and rest up a little bit.
Lapse in concentration.
This guy is... Oh, they're both bleed resistant. I think we should spend his turn to get him back into second position where he prefers to hang out, and then he can actually use his other abilities. Try poisoning him again. The nice thing about buffs and debuffs in Darkest Dungeon... So we've blighted him twice, and your buffs and debuffs stack. So now he's taking, or he was until the last blight ran out, he was taking 6 damage per turn. But I like just like spamming bleed and blight on enemies. that can take them out of the game really fast. All right, let's heal up some of our weaker members here. He has to spend his turn coming out of stun, which is unfortunate. Let's try a Grape Shot Blast. Try hitting everybody along the line.
Press this advantage.
That took out 2 of them.
No quarter.
Feeling really good about this, friends. I think we're going to
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
emerge from this dungeon unscathed. The only thing this fellow can do is use Incision, and it's not. This guy's 100% bleed resistant, so this is a little bit of a waste, but that's what we got to go with. Ended up killing him, so that turned out fine.
As victories mount,
and there you go.
so too will
Quest
resistance.
complete. Let's definitely take our chest here. Yeah. Cool. Let's bounce.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Now we see what quirks everybody gained along the way. Me, I now have automatonophobia. That means I'm scared of battling human-type monsters. I don't know what a human-type monster is, but maybe just human. Justin now has Quick Draw. That's a really nice little quirk. Marty, he stayed steadfast. He did not gain any quirks, positive or negative. Jackie Brown is now Ruins Explorer. That means if we're going into the ruins, I probably want to take her because she has an extra chance to scout ahead. We head back to town. I like games that have loops that I can get stuck in. This is one of those games. The loop for me, all right, we've unlocked a couple areas in town. The loop for me is come back to town, relax a couple of my adventurers, gain some new adventures, and then you head out into the dungeons again. Hopefully you survive, make it back, and the loop continues. I find that very, very satisfying.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
The Abbey is just one area of town where we can relax our adventures. You see you've got different options here. They get more expensive as they go down. So if you look at Marty, his stress level is 77 out of 100, so he's pretty stressed. I really wouldn't want to take him out again because within just a couple battles, he's more than likely going to reach 100% stressed out, and he's going to flip out, and it could be a bad situation. So I would probably want to rest him up, de-stress him before I head out again. So that could be either through meditation, praying, or flagellation, which is like performing self-harm. You can also go to the tavern. Drink your cares away, gamble your cares away, or visit the brothel. But right now the caretaker in town is in there, and they're not into group deals. They're only one-on-one in the brothel, so we can't go in there right now. But again, these just get more expensive. And then you can upgrade each relaxation service so that they become cheaper, that they de-stress you more effectively, and you can unlock more slots. You could be sending 3 people drinking at a time. Right now we only have 4 people in our party, but you can increase the numbers of your party significantly, which we should actually probably do right now if we could, but we can't. We're actually kind of in a If you upgrade your stagecoach network, then more heroes will be showing up each week. If you upgrade your barracks, then your roster will increase up there. We definitely need some fresh blood to come out with us on our next excursion. So looking around here, you always want to look at their quirks. Ideally, you'd have someone that has more positive quirks than negative quirks. So this looks a little bad, but your Vestals, your healers, is such an important class. You probably want to take them no matter what, because you need to have healers. It's the only way to heal yourself during a battle in the dungeon.
And unrelenting.
This guy's okay. We'll take him. He's equal with one positive quirk, 1 negative quirk. We can fit 3 more people into our roster right now, but there's only 2. So right now, this early in the game, we'd probably just want to take everybody because you need fodder to throw into the dungeons, even if they're just people that you aren't expecting to come back. If at least one other person survives, then you keep the treasure that you found on your journey. So think about right now, I think we should probably, let's see, we got 12,000 bucks. We should probably heal at least 1 person. Let's see if Marty wants to meditate here a little bit. We could upgrade the cloister so that increases his stress recovery, and that's probably a good use of our
Little hope, however
upgrade.
desperate, is never without worth.
All right, so now he has to stay home during our next excursion. So hopefully when we come back, when we emerge to the dungeon next time, Marty's going to be all relaxed and ready to go on another adventure. Justin is at 57. It's probably worth. I'm up here. I'm only at 47. So Jackie Brown, 6. Justin has, he's a big drinker. So let's dump him off at the bar. He can drink his cares away. We'll upgrade the bar once to increase his stress recovery. All right. Have fun, Justin. And maybe we'll jump into another dungeon. I don't know. How long have we been going here? Do we need to take a break? Ben, what do you think? Should we take a break? Should we cut here, or should we? Okay, this is a good stopping place for just this episode. But we'll jump into another dungeon in our next Let's Play series. So stay tuned for that. My name is Daemon. Thank you for joining us for another Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. So much more to see in this game. This is one of my favorite games in a long time. Definitely my favorite game of the year so far. So stay tuned. We'll be back soon.